go. Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to Saturday afternoon's edition of Fishkeeper Club. What an afternoon, or what an evening it was last night. Wow. Kind of blew me away a little bit, that. So, but it has got me to thinking about doing a few things. So, all I'll say at the moment is we've got a few things in the pipeline now, and we're going to start doing some giveaways. So, yeah, all good for all those that took part last night. Thank you very much. It was absolutely crazy evening. For those that don't know what Fishkeeper Club is, Ken, how the hell are we, my man? How we doing, buddy? Anna Marie, good morning to all you guys. First in, mate. First to chat. Hey Tracy, how are we? So yeah, last night was crazy, wasn't it? I don't know if Anna saw it, but wow, what a mad series of events. So it's got me to thinking about doing a few giveaways on the same kind of system. People wanted to see me do a moonwalk. What was that about? But yeah, all good. So I'm going to start doing some giveaways. I'm just in talks with a company now to try and get some filters, filter media, different things, and then start doing some giveaways. Oh, you lost power because of the weather. Oh, Anna, it was crazy. So I did a bit of a fish tank tour. This is how it started. I did a tour, and obviously, like Tracy's it, she didn't want to be on the stream. So I was like, I need to get out of the room before, so I'm not filming Tracy. I'm going to I'll have to moonwalk out of here messing about. And next thing, people were like, how much on Super Chats would you take before you started doing a moonwalk? So messing about was like £50. Next thing, the money just started rolling in. It was like, what? So yeah, it was a little bit of a crazy evening. Good morning, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Good afternoon, Mum. Hope you're well. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we did wonder where you'd gone, Anna. Obviously, power outage. That's not good, is it? Blueberry Ranchu. I think I already do, mate. I know, Ken. It was a bit. Honestly, it was crazy, mate. It was crazy. So it's got me to thinking anyway about doing some giveaways. But then I start thinking then about people abroad. That would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Right, might have to have a bit of a think anyway. But yeah, it was internet gold. Oh, mate, I know it would have been. Mate. To be honest, we got to like £40, so we were only £10 off, which was a pretty crazy. James Oliver. James Oliver. Sorry, I'd read Jamie Oliver at first, so I thought the celebrity chef had joined us. James, how you doing, buddy? So today, water change, bit of tank maintenance, nothing major as always. Just have to see how the filter holds out, because that filter's due for a clean pretty soon, I think. About 3 this morning. So Anna, if Anna's in, that means our little Elizabeth's in as well. So hi, Elizabeth. Hope you're well. Hope you're being a good girl for your mum. Humble Bee, thanks for joining us. Bobbinson, thanks for coming in, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Not bad. I got beat up yesterday. Oh no. Where do you live, James? There's too many idiots about, mate, isn't there? There's too many idiots about. She's waving a little heart out. Elizabeth, hey. Oh, you're helping your mum look after your little brother. That's what we like. Carmen, thanks for joining in. Hope you're well. I've got a rainbow fish and tank behind me. Got Babs. I have angelfish. I have a CO2 tank that doesn't have much stock in it at the moment. I have shrimp. We're doing a cardinal tank build tomorrow afternoon for a video that will be released probably Monday for members and Thursday for non-members. So yeah, we're all good. Portsmouth, it was kind of my fault in a way. Oh, what have you been up to, James? Have you been winding people up? No, mate, no. Holy cow. All right, though, James. I'm just going to start the water coming out of this baby, and then the sooner we do that, the sooner we can have a sit down. For those that are in at the moment, if you aren't a subscriber, please do click the subscribe button. If you don't want to subscribe, do please press the like button anyway, because it spreads us to a wider audience. And that is what we're looking for. The more people that come in to Fish Club, the more people that can help people that need help. So if you fancy that, please let us know. Join the Fish Club and start helping people out that are in the hobby that are struggling. So. You should sub, Bobinson, for sure. Should bub. Should sub. I don't know. Came out wrong then. James, don't start being silly. Oh, you're not being silly. Because if you are, you get banned, you get reported to YouTube straight away, buddy. So if you are being silly, move on. If you're not, then serves you right for getting your tackle out. Oh, really? Bitten him. You know what? We're going to say goodbye to you anyway, mate. For those that don't know how to read, the pinned message says think before you type. And that is kind of what we expect. If you're an idiot, you get banned. So engage into conversation just to be an idiot, then you get banned and you get reported to YouTube. So he has been reported to YouTube. I think YouTube work on a 5 report ban, and that's it. Your IP address gets banned from YouTube permanently. So worth thinking about, guys, if you want to be an idiot. But we always get them. Last night was really good. Believe it or not, Anna, Ken, last night, for a Friday night, we had no idiots, which was pretty crazy because you know what Friday nights normally like. We had one guy that came in and spammed the chat a little bit. But yeah, altogether it was all around quite well behaved. But last night we went through a full bag of party poppers. What's that about? What was that about? I came off stream last night a little bit like just felt surreal how the night had gone down. It was a really like, yeah, it's really strange how it had all gone down. It was mad. I was a little bit in awe of what had happened. As you know, I am a little bit like understand why people watch kind of thing. But yeah, it was quite a crazy experience last night. Oh, is there? Oh, we've got another one, isn't it? Yeah, get rid of them as well. Hey Bobbin, how we doing? How's that Madagascar rainbow doing? It's colouring up. It's colouring up, Dane. We're just going to have to see how that sunken stomach goes. Turns out when I did put the botanicals in, it did drop the KH level quite a lot. So the KH level has been put back to how it was. I will introduce a bit more KH buffer in today. So yeah, hopefully, mate. Hopefully it's on the recovery, but we're just going to have to see. It's definitely active. It feeds. And it's coming up to colour. So yeah, we're just going to have to keep an eye on it, buddy. Cheers, Bobbin. Son. I think he might have been. He's been blocked anyway, Anna. Kind of did him over. I think we had a bit of a fooling, so. Yeah, he kind of, the nudist thing kind of put a bit of a flag on it. So, Prodigal, thanks for joining us, buddy. How are we doing? I don't really know, Anna. I kind of think he was just being a bit of a fool. Like twins. Great minds, you ladies. You stick together to bully me. We know the score. We know the score. In fact, I'm going to do that pre-filter today. Very little needs doing in here today, guys, but I'm going to just take that pre-filter out and kind of give it a swilling out in the other room. So bear with me, guys. I will be back. Saturday, guys. Are we all busy? Is anyone out buying new fish today? I know you're busy, Ken. You were saying you've got all your furniture to do. New desk. Busy. So in the US, are power outages quite frequent, guys? Are they? And if so, what do you do regarding your tanks and things like that? Do you have generators as a backup? Someone came in last night asking about it, to be perfectly honest. And like in the UK, we don't really have that many, and the weather's never really that extreme where it would cause much of a problem unless it's been out for like maybe 8 to 10 hours. But I don't think we really have much of a problem regarding that kind of thing. That guy who's on about being a nudist before, that's the problem we have, isn't it? You know, when we've had that many weirdos that come in, you kind of got to suspect that someone who comes in doing that is a weirdo straight away. So we have got some new fish in here. That we do have Mount Poverty rainbow fish in here now, and we also have 3 gold ring hillstream loaches in here now. 2 female and a male, so that's all good. Poverty rainbows are really colouring up, even though they're young. So that's all good. And I have got 3 Gold River. I think they're called Gold River, I think, if we break it down. Gold River rainbows ordered for the 8th of April. So a little bit rarer. A little bit rarer of the fish. So there we go. A bit more water to come out of here yet. Oh God. I think you and Tracy are very alike, Hannah. Both cheeky. That's what I'm seeing anyway. Got to do a water change on the new tank today. How's it looking, Ken? Tank's growing in nicely. Nice, nice, nice. What do you mean the Joker isn't you? It's me. That's a bit cheeky, isn't it? That's what I'm on about with the cheek, you two. Proper unreal. Yeah, I've got a build on tomorrow, Ken. I'm going to do the Cardinal tank build tomorrow. I've got quite a few crypts delivered and some boosts delivered. Kind of a bit early though, but I've got them in the tank. There's some water in there and they haven't melted, touch wood. Kind of hope that it's all good for the build tomorrow. How wounded would that be though if they all melt for the build? But hopefully not. And then I've got some Cardinals ordered. So should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. Yeah, I do water changes frequently, Blueberry. Whether it knocks power out maybe 4 or 5 times a year. Oh shit. I don't want to run the power. I don't want to run the power heads dry, to be perfectly honest. So let me just drop that a little bit more. Get back to it. Yeah, it can be out for 2 hours, 2 days. Oh wow, are we? Yeah, the whole house generated for me. Like the power never turned off. Oh, nice, Ken. That's mad, isn't it? Because we don't really have that here. We were kind of threatened with power outages earlier on. Well, towards the end of last year, but it didn't really happen. Blueberry, stop asking for subs, mate. Once is enough. 4 times is like getting a little bit, you know what I mean? It's pretty rude popping onto someone's stream and trying to take people from that stream onto your own channel, mate. So just think about it. If you were doing live and someone's trying to take your viewers away onto their channel, yeah, think about it, buddy. If you want to post links to your channel and all that, yeah, you have to be a member. So just bear that in mind, mate. Okay, I don't have many fish other than a betta, so I have to worry about pumps and stuff. A few deal plugins for battery box that keeps them here. Right, nice, Anna. Yeah, so it's weird, isn't it? Because like different countries have their own things. I know, like down London had a pretty big power outage yesterday, which was pretty crazy. But for some reason, that's being treated as well, being investigated by terrorist police. So makes you wonder what they've seen that's gone on. But yeah, nice that everyone's prepared for it. Yeah, we're kind of quite lucky here, really, I think. Still pretty lucky. There's a bit of a damaged. Where's my skizzers? Got a damaged leaf there on the tiger lily, so we'll get rid of that. Any damaged leaves on these tigers, on these lotus lilies, guys, just get rid. The plant will try and repair the leaf, and it'll start using its energy to try and repair a leaf that's not repairable. So always good just to get rid. So water's out. I do use buffers in my water, guys, because my water is classed as very soft. If you haven't checked my latest video out on buffers, so definitely one to check out. No plans for the weekend. Big tank build tomorrow. 2 videos to do tomorrow as well. Got to do a video for Hyger tomorrow as well. So that'll be for that hang on the back filter that everyone voted for. So that should be quite interesting. Ken gifted Jeff, bloody hell, I'm all over the place. Jeff, you was gifted membership again last night by Pete. So welcome back, buddy. Hope you're well. South London for me, just a couple of miles from Wimbledon. Was you affected by, I don't really know where everything is in London, Prodigal, but was you affected by the power outage last night or all day yesterday, I should say? Sorry, have I missed something here? Have I missed something? Sorry, Ken, I've just seen not exactly correct. Sorry, but I don't know what we're about. Plants will not try to repair leaves. They'll continue to waste energy on keeping them leaf functional. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, Ken. It's it's best to get rid of it when them leaves are knackered. We didn't lose power, business as usual. Nice. I'm not sure how big that outage was, to be perfectly honest, but I know it took out Heathrow Airport for 24 hours, didn't it? Which is a little bit crazy. Have you ever done the dry start, Ken, on moss? I'm gonna try and knock up a dry start method over the next couple of weeks. Need to soak the wood first, though, I think, just to get it a little bit of moisture in there. Yeah, it's just, I think it attaches to the wood better, Ken. I think that's what it is more than anything. So, yeah, I'm kind of intrigued by it. That's what I'll have a go, see what it's like. See if there is any kind of difference, because I just find moss kind of like stays loose if you're not careful. But yeah, I'm gonna try it. Whether can get that out. Just to see what the score is. Got a bit of a thing for moss at the moment. I think it's mainly because of everyone posting it into the Discord. Right, I'm just going to start the water going in there, guys. Water's on its way back in. Chlorinator's in. Fertilizer's in. Buffer's in. All good. All good. Just got to keep an eye on that level. Yeah, I'm going to give my wood a good soaking first. I always find it kind of works loose, Ken. I don't know. Maybe I just tie it badly. Dry start was the best look I had with pink flamingo. So you've done it, Jeff, yeah? I would just want to. I've seen MJ do it, and it looks like a really. I don't know. It looks like a different way. Something for the get it growing and see how it goes. Pink flamingo sounds good though. Robson Santos, how we doing, buddy? Hope you're well. For anyone that's in at the moment, guys, please click that like button. Helps spread us out to a wider community. Pink flamingo crypt. And I read pink flamingo crypt, I think. But what about a moss? Is it a moss? Is it a moss? Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? I've heard of pink flamingo. God, I can't even say it. Pink flamingo crypt, but I don't think I've ever seen it in the UK. Yeah, can do if you don't mind. So pink flamingo crypt is that. That's stunning. Now that, in all fairness, that would look awesome in tomorrow's cardinal build. But I have got a variety of crypts going in there tomorrow. But yeah, that'd look spectacular if we can get hold of it. It's a waste of money, crypt. Is it a nightmare, buddy? Yeah, Jeff. Is it a nightmare to keep going? Not bad, yeah. Anna's got red straight away. I kind of had a feeling that was a knobhead. Anna's on it. It's harder crypt to keep. Highlight, high-end, root-fed newts. Ah, right, okay. Mind you, I think aren't the red plants all a little bit harder? You have some great success with them reds, though. Ken, right? The other day you put on Discord the whale build. Is there a build video for that? Do you know? Because that was awesome. Definitely something I'd like to see a build video on that. There is. Ooh, we're gonna have to check that out. something to watch later, isn't it? I'd like to see that because it was amazing, mate. To be perfectly honest, I'd like to have a look at how they've done the whales, and if it's like a 3D printed whale that you can put soil in and put plants in and that, I'd love to have a crack at that for sure. Wow, Skylar, you read. Why would you type that out so many times, mate? Weird. Been in before? No, get rid of it. Skylar, we're just checking out your past history on here, mate. And all I can say is goodbye. No point. Oh, right. You posted it. Oh, mate, it's so goddamn good. I'd like to know how he's done them whales, though. I really like to know how they've done them whales. They're just it's just amazing. I don't know if it's like someone who's like pretty amazing at topiary that's just done it, but or is it like I'll dig deep and see if there's a build. Yeah, mate, I'd love to watch a build video on that because that's something that I'd like to have a go at it. Oh, he's been in a few times, Anna, and been a bit of a fool on them all. So once bitten, twice shy, 3 times, bang, bang, innit? Later's gone. Can't be bothered with any of that today. So I'm working at right. So I'm planning on doing some giveaways, and then I think the guys that aren't in the state, that are in the States and not in the UK though. So I'm gonna have to look into it a little bit deeper. I'd like to do some like giveaways on the same kind of thing as last night with the super chats, with the moonwalk. But like do some giveaways. But yeah, it's I just don't know what the postage and packing would be for shipping abroad. That's the only problem. I'd like to see how he's done them whales. That is one hell of a build, that, isn't it? One hell of a build. And like them red plants are pretty phenomenal too. Sam, how's things looking, buddy? Good afternoon. How's things looking? Did you go and get that? Did you go and get that? Can't remember what it was you were going getting now. That cichlid. Not too bad. Nice. The red plants is just Otala blood red. Oh really? I struggle with Otala blood red. Me, I don't know why. I struggle with red plants though, to be honest. You got it. Nice, mate. Nice. Also got a rainbow convict cichlid. Oh, Sam, you're a rumman, aren't you? Good though. All good though. How's that Barb looking now? That was having a bit of a session. It was too gorgeous. This is the thing, Sam, innit? This is the thing. When we went into that shop last week, I looked at your phone doesn't work in there for some reason. I don't know what it is, but every time you go in there, your phone just dies. And nipped out, looked up Mount Poverty rainbow fish, and then come back in and took 8 of them. It's like it's also a secondary fungal. You are treating with Escher though, aren't you? So hopefully that should sort it out. I'm gonna do it, Prodigal. I will do it. Yeah, it's just I will carry on. I will do some giveaways, mate. I'm gonna kind of do it as like a super chat thing, and maybe just work out a few more details of taking the names of all those that have donated in the super chat when it gets to a certain amount. Do a giveaway. Try and make the name picking as like fair as possible, obviously. Don't know whether that'd be like putting people's names on cards, putting them on the floor, party popper, whoever gets the most, or I don't know. I don't really know. It was just something we were discussing before. But yeah, mate, I'm definitely going to do it. Definitely going to do it. I have already got some filters ordered for it. So I'm going to have a chat with a company in a bit to see what else they've got. And just like they do like filter media and things like that. So yeah, I'm going to try and get some giveaways done for the live streams, because last night was an eye opener. Last night, so yeah, it was just it'd be nice to see. It'd be nice to see. I just last dose of Escher this morning. Nice. Well, we know Escher's good as well, Sam, don't we? So hopefully that's on the mend, isn't it? Hopefully it's all on the mend. But yeah, I will definitely probably be doing some giveaways for sure. Water Paradise. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on whereabouts in the world you are. Thank you for joining us today. Water Paradise sounds good. That's what we're all looking for, isn't it? That is what we're all looking for. So tomorrow afternoon, Cardinal tank build. Well, tomorrow afternoon, I say tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be a relatively early start, really. I have to crack on in the morning. Need to have the tank up and running by 3 because I've got to collect the cardinals that I've ordered from the shop or had put away. So they're going to be collect them at 3 o'clock, get them into the tank. I've also just got some NT Labs Optimus, I think it's called. Optimus, yes. I've just realised, have they called it Optimus because it is supposed to be the same as Prime? Optimus Prime is Transformer, isn't it? I think. So maybe they have done a little bit of a sneaky thing there, but I've just bought some of this. It's supposed to be really good. Fish Shop Matt kind of promotes it. So it is a dechlorinator, conditioner, detoxifies ammonia, nitrite, nitrate, and heavy metals. So I will be using that so we can introduce the cardinals into that tank straight away. I'm going to seed the tank anyway, but hopefully it's pretty good. You don't need that. Just had a flash up from a bank account telling me how much I've spent in the past week. You don't need that. Who needs to know that? I already know what I've spent. I don't need reminding of that. Whale maker back up now. Oh really? That'd be an amazing tank build, wouldn't it, to watch? I know that's that whale scape that you put on, Ken. You're a 3D printer guy, mate. Is that possible that you could build a cage to print that, or do something where you could do it as moss, or is it possible, mate? I don't really know. Ken, I would be there just like that if I could get over there and help you out, mate. By all means, the amount of help you've given me, I'd be there at the click of a finger, buddy, for sure. So you could actually 3D print it. I'm so tempted to do something, maybe not a whale, but something, well, maybe dolphin. A dolphin maybe. Got to look into that. I've got to look into that because that's really like floated my boat. God, it's so good, so good. I like those shorts. You mean my shorts that I've got on? Is that, isn't it? I don't know what you want about. Jeffro, I don't know what you want. Which I take it you're on about the shorts that I've got on. I hope so. Anyway, just look for 3D printed wire mesh frames. Ah, right. Okay. Right. I'm gonna have to look into this. Yeah, seriously. That's it sparks my curiosity, mate, to be honest. Oh, really? My shorts. Today it's warm in here today, buddy. It's not a bad day in the UK today. I think the sun's out, but in my place today, it's pretty warm. How do you shorts are less quality? They only make decent shorts. These, yeah, to be honest, mate, I think I got these for like JD Sports. I think. Did I? Quite sure. Not quite sure. I've had them a while, to be honest. Don't really get much weather in the UK to wear shorts, so I've had them a while. If Tracy's going to talk, you mic on there. Do you want a mic on? No, it's all right. Just don't want it. Just talking to me, mate. I think. So say I'll put a mic on you if you want. We're nearly there. We're nearly there on the water change. How's your lad anyway, Ken? After his appendix, how's he doing? Yeah, Dela Cruz, don't be spamming, mate. You only need to do it once. He's great now. Nothing went sideways, thankfully. Well, that's good news, mate, isn't it? That's good news. It's warming up over there for you. Yeah, it is warming up. It's about time because it's been cold, but not like as cold as you guys get it in the States. But yeah, it's been pretty nippy. It's been a cold winter. Plus, I think we're a bit soft, but it's nice. See, I live in Manchester in the UK, and I'll be honest, we don't really see much sun. So when we do see sun, you've got to make the most of it. Got to get your shorts on, because normally we get 2 seasons in Manchester. We get warm winter and cold winter. So it's nice to see a bit of sun in the sky for sure. It's Two Socks. Thanks for joining us. It's a rainbow fish aquarium there, mate. There's Bozeman rainbow fish in there. We have Madagascar rainbows. We have Lake Poverty rainbows, Western rainbows, Lake Katubu rainbows, Susi rainbow fish. And there's a couple of angel fish in there too. And we have some silver tip tetras in there. Then there's 3 gold ringed hillstream loaches in there too. And we have some Iranian red rainbows in there as well. Do forget about them because they're actually a silverfish at the moment. Hopefully they start colouring up. But I know red rainbows are a little bit more delayed in producing the colour. The Mount Poverty that we put in there last week have really started showing some colours. So it's all good. It's, yeah, looking pretty special at the moment. Pretty special. I do look after it, Two Socks, for sure. Yeah, mate, water changes weekly. Yeah, and kind of always having a bit of a tinker about with it as well. Just looking at them. Have you seen the size of the tinfoils today? My tinfoil seems to have grown overnight, which is a bit crazy. Yeah. Which you will see in a minute because I'm going to move the camera onto the tinfoils. So after last night's mad crazy hour, kind of obviously when I do the party poppers, I always try and get the plastic bit of the party popper into the bin, and I was missing crazy last night. So I think in future I'm going to start dinking the camera around and having a bin cam just as to see it, so you can all see how bad my shots are sometimes or how good they are sometimes. Mainly bad though. I think I had about 20 last night and about 4 went in the bin. So I ain't no basketball player, guys, but should bring a bit of humour into the stream for sure. Bobbin, I'm not a massive football fan, mate, but if it was going to be anyone, it'd be United, as in Manchester United. I do dabble in shrimps, Two Socks, yeah. Know what I'll do? I'll show you the shrimp tank, mate, before I move everything around. So, because we're gonna have to have a bit of a shufty around anyway. So yeah, I do have a bit of a dabble in shrimp, mate, and I'll show you the tank before we go any further. And because there's quite a few out at the moment. I just need to trim the moss at the top there, which I'll probably do later on. But yeah, my shrimp tank's pretty thriving, buddy, to be perfectly honest. There's a few in there that are saddled, which I don't really think you can actually see them that clear that they're saddled, but let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. But yeah, we've got a few saddled shrimp in here at the moment, buddy. So in here it's just the red cherries. I'm actually going to go blue in the cardinal tank. Once that tank's been up and running for a few months, we're going to stick some blues in there. And I'm going to set up a 3-tank. I'm going to set up a 3-tank setup and maybe have 3 different types of shrimp in there as well. That's the plan so far, but you never know. Plans change, don't they? As we all know. So, but yes, I'm a bit of a shrimp addict, mate. I do love them. I have a CO2 tank that's got a colony of red cherries in there as well. There's not much to see in that at the moment because I'm target lighting some Rhinokai Mini at the front to get it nice and bushy, so I can put the kind of gets the light blocked by the Anubias that's growing at the back of it. So yeah, I'm just targeting that so it gets nice and bushy so that it doesn't get blocked by the light. But I do like my shrimp, mate. I do. Got to admit. I'll just start the water coming out of this baby, and then I'll be back with you. This tank never really needs any of the glass cleaning and that. I know there is a little bit of detritus at the bottom today. So here we go. I'm gonna put myself out for being made a fool of. Create a goal. Why not? Oh man, what am I doing to myself? What's going on? Maybe escape is a point of... Or is it being a fool then? Ah, right. Cheers, Jeffro. I do like, to be honest, mate, I like doing the lives. I like doing the live streams. The kind of, especially last night was just incredible. Just absolutely incredible. I got into new fishing. That's always good, Jeffro, when you're getting some freebies in there, mate, that you've never ordered as well. And it's only me that kind of doesn't get that. So Tracy bought some wood and got shrimp, some wood shrimp and bamboo shrimp in there. And was it wood shrimp, vampire shrimp in there, which is pretty cool. I don't get that look, me. I get the look of buying 9 Mount Poverty rainbow fish, and when I get home, there's only 8 in the bag. That's the look I got. But we'll forgive them for that, because to be perfectly honest, the lady in the shop was awesome. We had a real good chat with this lady in the shop last week, and she's ordering us a load of. She's ordering us some rainbows as well. So all the way from Indonesia too, guys. So we have got some rainbows coming from Indonesia that are rare. So kind of looking forward to that. I need to do some work on this tank as well, but it's going to be one that's off stream. I know I've said before, but I need to sort out the Anubias in this tank. It's all dead loose, and yeah, I kind of want to do some work on it, get it down lower. So might be something we can have a look at. Maybe, I don't know, next weekend, whatever. Because next weekend I really technically have to do a film, because I'll already have a few in the bag. So I want to get vampire crabs. Yeah, you know what, Ken? There's a shop near me that sell them now and again. I took Tracy in there a couple of weeks ago, but they didn't actually have any in. But they did have blue lobsters. Oh, God. And they were so good. They were so good. I don't really know much about them, though, unfortunately. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know if the setup's right for them. I wouldn't know what tank to put them in. And in the shop, there was quite a bit of death that day in the shop. They have quite a high turnover of shrimp because they sell them online. So, but then they do have vampire crabs. And I think actually that the shop we went to last Sunday had vampire crabs, and they were so beautiful. They were so beautiful. They were all hiding in this cave. They were all good. Mom Dog, thanks for joining us, mate. Thanks for last night as well. It was such a great evening. Really enjoyed the evening. It was so good. You know how rude that sounds, Anna? Oh my God, Ken, just popped over to see your pink flamingo. Or is that just my dirty mind? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I think it's my dirty mind, actually. But isn't that the way the chat goes nowadays anyway? So you never know. Filth. Young biologist. Do I have any oddball fish? Not really, mate. Not as you class as oddball. I have a few. I have a few rarer rainbow fish, and we've got some rarer ones coming in as well. So, but as for like what you'd class as oddballs, no, mate. No, not really. Not really. How many tiger barbs do I keep? I've got 18 in that tank at the moment. There's 6 of the tin foils. I'll be honest, them tin foils are just growing a bit too fast for my liking at the moment. My mind is in the gutter, Anna. That's where it's been put in there. It has been corrupted. I will admit, my mind has been corrupted. I was quite innocent, me, 6 months ago. Gonna try a tissue culture only tank. It was super easy. Everything took well. To be honest, Ken, I got the Rhinokai Mini 2 weeks ago. The Rhinokai Mini was tissue culture, and I have target lighted it, but God, it's growing in so well, mate. Yeah, to be honest, I'll be honest with you, Ken. I like the tissue culture stuff. I do. The only problem I have with the tissue culture stuff is I'd have to kind of, if I was going to do a video on it, I'd have to do it and then film the progress weekly until I got a decent thumbnail. But maybe, yeah, they are. I can't fault the tissue culture stuff, mate. I do like it. It's really good. Don't know who that could have happened. I know this is it, Anna. It's I am just, and hang on a minute, I am innocent, Tracer. I am proper innocent. I am one of the most innocent people you'll ever come across. It's you lot. You look into things the wrong way. Easily corrupted, that's all I can say about myself, really. Just easily corrupted. Have a look at that. There's some weird growth thing on the wood. Oh my god. Right, before we go any further, I've got this weird thing growing on my wood here at the back. Don't know what it is, but we'll take it out anyway. That's and that's not being rude before you filthy minded folk think it is. We know what you like. African butterfly and elephant nose. Those are the ones I was told are balls. No, to be perfectly honest, young biologist, it's one of those, mate. It depends where you come from, because, like, I'll be honest, we get like elephant noses. They're quite common in the UK where I am. You tend to get them in the shops quite often, but they are just a little bit different in looking, aren't they? You know, they are a little bit different in looking, so I can understand that, mate. But we do get in our aquariums in the UK, mate. We do get fish that are classed as oddballs. So yeah, no, legitimate question, mate. Legitimate question, but no, I haven't got any oddballs at the moment. This is not a CO2 setup, Jake, but I do have a CO2 setup running. I will do a bit of a tour later on. I'm just doing a few water changes today. But, well, this will be the last water change anyway. I only really do 2 weeklies on the bigger ones. The only cichlids I have young is angels, which I know that's probably not what you mean. Why does YouTube never notify me? Red, I have no idea, mate. YouTube, it's weird, YouTube, isn't it? It's really weird, really weird. But on saying that, mate, good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I know YouTube can be a bit of a pain for not notifying, because technically I put a post out early on as well, about 15 minutes before I come on stream as well. So technically it should notify you twice, because it should notify you on the post and it should notify you for the live stream as well. Because I do take it you've got the notify pressed on your account. So I can only assume YouTube will just be a bit of a nightmare sometimes. Dechlorinator. Fertilizer. And I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, that pot I've just hung over the side of the tank there is a buffer. So we'll start putting some water back in here. Buffer in, kind of I do try and pour the buffer near to the filter as possible, just so it takes it in and let the filter distribute it a little bit better. It's just me that I think it's a bit of an OCD thing, but it's kind of what I do. And then I also then leave my hand that's got water in it dripping onto my laptop, which is proper intelligent. Good afternoon, Will. How are we doing, buddy? Mate, I know the pods are looking fantastic, Will, as well. I'm actually in conversation with crowders at the moment, mate. I'm going to try and look at doing some giveaways. So, yeah, we're things are growing with the channel. Last night, obviously, it was in last night, mate. It kind of it did spark a few ideas regarding the growth of the channel last night, mate. All because of a moonwalk, hey, which was a little bit crazy. But yeah, these pods are awesome. This one is here, which I will turn around while it's whatever that one is. It's cool as hell. I don't know what half of them are. But yeah, we'll definitely be getting more of the pods. Maybe a few. I think last time I probably put a few too many leaves in, especially the angel tank. But yeah, to be honest, I do like adding the botanicals. But the pods are awesome. Ottos, oh, yeah, it's like a rarity at the moment over here. So are you having the same problem, Jeffro, with your YouTube notifications as well? It's madness, isn't it? They're Cardinals, young biologist. I'm doing a Cardinal tank tomorrow, mate. I do love Cardinals. I prefer Cardinals over neons. Yeah, kind of a bit of a fan of the Cardinal Tetra, mate. I am. I think sometimes Red is you should have a tag in Discord for everyone. I do say that there is on the. So I have a bot running, Red, for Discord. And we're kind of like hoping that that'd tell everyone when the live was starting. But in the live meeting tag, I do put like that it's starting at 2 p.m. But yeah, I have a bot running in the background for Discord now, but it doesn't really seem to notify people when I need them notifying. So I don't really know what's going on with that at the moment.
That might be worth doing that, what Red said. Just like do the acting and everyone in Discord will get that.
Is that how it works?
You'll have to give it a try.
Yeah, I will look into that, Red, though. Cheers for that, buddy. Yeah, doing that, everyone. But yeah, I will. I'll look into that, mate, for sure. Because obviously we want everyone in here. Because I'm going to start looking at doing some giveaways, but they will be kind of like UK only at the moment. But I want to try to do some giveaways as well and see how it goes. I'm going to start putting stuff away. So I'm not going to do a water change on the angel tank. I kind of had a water change the other day. There is a blue phantom pleco in the angel tank now as well. So just going to let him settle, or her, whatever it is. Not 100% sure because it's only young. I haven't seen it since it went in as well, so just going to let that let it settle in and see how it goes. But as for water changes, that is it for today on all the tanks. So I can start tidying off everything up, and I can sit my backside down and take it from there. I am slightly organised, just a little bit, which is rare for me, to be honest. Throw that back. When you plan your visit to the US, you have to plan to come around June or so. That's when my garden's in full bloom. Cook some incredible meals. I know that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I'm kind of planning it round. I think planning it round fish. What's it called? Aquashella. Yeah, that blew me head off there. Plan it around Aquashella, so hopefully if it's in June, even better, we can tie it all in. Come round and have some great food. So Mom Dog, I've always used Fluval, but I've just actually bought the NT Labs Optimus, which is their take of Prime. And when I think now Optimus Prime, they are well jumped on the Seachem Prime thing. But yeah, so I'm going to be trying that in the Cardinal tank. But yeah, I've just been using Fluval dechlorinator, to be perfectly honest. ZK Studios, good afternoon, buddy. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us. Elizabeth and I are sitting here snapping beans and watching your incredible tank. Oh, Anna, thank you so much. Aquashella, Anna, it's like a big fish exhibition. They get quite a lot of like big YouTubers going there. So if I've not like become bigger by then, I would be nice to get in there and try and get into the big YouTubers and get them to help promote my channel a little bit. Cheers, Mom Dog. This, to be honest, the Anubias is too high in this tank, if you can ever be too high. But no, I want to take all the Anubias out, trim the roots off it, and then glue it to some rocks and then stick it back in. Because the idea is I want the roots to grow around the rockwork, not push the plants up, which is what it's doing at the moment. So yeah, Aquarium Expo. It looks so good, Anna. It does look so good. I need to be a part of that. I need to be a part of that. As you can see there, the tinfoils are battling over a piece of leaf from a bit of Anubias at the moment. Absolute madness. It's free for all. They've grown. That's getting worrying, the faster the speed they're growing. I'm hoping they slow down a little bit, but they're looking magnificent though at the moment, aren't they? They're looking spectacular today, aren't they? Just going to zoom you in there, guys, because them tinfoils are just looking goddamn spectacular. Wow, today my laptop's like 10 seconds behind today. Where it was like about 3 seconds last night, wasn't it? So I know Will was asking last night, how far behind are we? And it was about, my laptop was about 3 to 5 seconds last night. Today, it's about 10 seconds behind. So, yeah, really weird. Really weird. I don't know how it works, to be perfectly honest. Let's see if we can get you zoomed into them a little bit more at the moment. See, oh, they'll move now, won't they? That's about right. I might look that. I'll zoom you in a little bit to see if we can catch them tins a little bit more before I move the camera onto my ugly mush. Full stop. But they are looking spectacular at the moment. We'll do that. That'll do for water, I think. All right, guys, bear with me. I'm just going to get rid of the hose. Another. Get rid of the hose, and away we goes. Poet, and I don't know it. No sign, is there?
No.
Blue Phantom's just MIA. Just, I have no idea where that's gone. Can I just we'll be with in a sec, guys. Just moving my chair in. Yes. Right. I'm kind of nearly with you. I am nearly with you. Let's have a look. Let's move you around. Here we go. So, guys, I'm here. Let me just catch up on some of the chat. What's been getting said, if anything's been said while I've been out. Just trying a bit of a tidy up. So, Aqua Sheller, so good. I know it's definitely it's one I want to come to for sure. Definitely want to jump all over that. Yeah, I know that's kind of what the trip's going to be planned around that. Right, so I'm not getting any glare off the shrimp tank. Well, a little bit, but nothing to worry about. It's more of a nighttime thing, that. So hopefully that will be eradicated anyway because of British summertime. I had clocks either change this weekend or next weekend. Must be. I think it's next weekend. So you guys in the States, I think our clocks change next weekend. I know yours already have. So just be aware that things are going to, obviously, times are going to change over there for you guys. I've got to shower and get my ass in gear. Too much furniture to handle today. Get rid of old furniture and new being delivered soon. Oh, Ken, I feel for you, mate. I'll be here just lurking. Ken, that's fine, mate. It's fine, mate. I know you're busy, buddy. I know you're busy. In building new, is it flat pack, Ken? Is there anything worse than building flat pack anyway? Have you fed sweet potato to your shrimp? If so, I've never fed sweet potato, mate. No. To be honest, buddy, just put the lid down on this because them tinfoil barbs are proper jumpers. They really do jump a lot. So I just forgot to put the lid down. Sweet potato, I would probably just blanch it for a couple of minutes, if anything, if I was going to put it in. But like, as for everything else, courgette, or zucchini, I kind of don't really do any prep on that kind of stuff. I don't for cucumber. I just put it in and let them munch away on it. And but yeah, sweet potato is quite hard, isn't it? So if I was gonna, I've seen them attacking that Anubius. These tinfoils are proper delinquents today. Yeah, I think that went, didn't it?
Yeah.
They are just like, they'll eat anything, them tinfoil barbs. They're absolutely crazy. Sweet potato, I'd probably just blanch, maybe in a cup, little strip of it in a cup, boiling water in the microwave for a minute, just to soften it a little bit. And then a little bit of lead plant weight through it, mate, just to sink it to the bottom. And I think that's how I'd attack it more than anything. I do see them feeding it, and they're normally, I've never really seen anyone feeding it to shrimp, but plecos for sure. Pair Aquatics in Wigan, I've seen them feeding sweet potato to their plecos regularly. They're quite a big pleco dealer as well. But as for shrimp, kind of more put spinach in and things like that, and I prepare that exactly the same way. My deck is have to build anything else. It's hefty. Oh man, hefty furniture, mate. I think any veg is pretty good for them, man. To be perfectly honest, peas. If you shell a pea, crush it down a little bit. God, fish go mad for that stuff. Garlic's good. If you can crush it, get a garlic crush it all up, put that in. That's good for them. That actually good for like parasites and things like that. It's a huge L shape. Oh, Ken. Isn't it horrible? I'll be honest. When I ordered the tank that the barbs are in now, I ordered the stand as well. And when they brought it all and the stand was flat pack, I was like, oh man. And I don't really know why I didn't expect it not to come flat pack. I just thought it would come built. I don't know why I thought that. I've delivered flat pack for 5 years of my life, so I don't really know why I expected it not to be flat pack. But yeah, that brought out a few swear words, to be honest. Huge L stand desk. Or how long will it be, Ken, till it's full of rubbish or full of like just accumulated stuff? Need a bigger desk already. My Samsung Odyssey monitor comes tomorrow. So excited. How big is that, Ken? Had to get a bigger desk to accommodate the fish tanks. Yep. I had to empty a spare room to accommodate fish tanks, mom and dog. It's kind of what we do in it. When you're addicted in the hobby, you just turn every available space into somewhere that'll take tanks. Wow, it's a good job I put the lid back on because they're already splashing about. Crazy them tinfoil barbs. Proper crazy fish. I purposely got a desk with no drawers. You ever see it in a 49-inch ultra wide? Oh, mate, that's a hell of a monitor. That is one hell of a monitor. That is cool. That is cool. I'm going to just put you onto this tank, guys, while I grab myself a drink. So I'll just move that chair out of the way, otherwise you don't want to be looking at that. And I'll zoom you in. I'll just have a quick break.
cooler then.
It has, yeah. It has, yeah. And I've got a few windows open, so if it starts getting some.
It's alright, I've got my jacket in. Well, one or two.
I'm just going to check the eating because I don't put the eating. I'm back, guys. I was just getting a drink and just noticing that it's raining outside. So I have got I've got a tub outside at the moment. It's collecting rainwater because I want to start doing my own daphnia. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Where are we? Oh, mom dog, honestly. Well, you want to see the angels, honestly. As soon as I walk in that room, the angels are like, "Oh, you're feeding us?" No matter what. And I can only like literally just fed them. And yeah, they just want feeding all the time. Which is a little bit crazy. Studs. And forget the rainwater, then put a little bit of broccoli in it. I think we're all good to go for doing the daphnia. It's just something what I'll go at. To be perfectly honest, yeah. Years ago, my dad had a water tub in his back garden because he's a big gardener. And he used to use it for watering his plants in the summer when there was a hose pipe on them, which was quite regular in the UK. So, but that was absolutely full of like glassworm, daphnia, full loads. Oh God! And I'm kind of slowly trying to talk my mum into letting me put a barrel in her garden out of the way. See if we can do it. She has koi as well, so it'll benefit them as well. So I think that might be the avenue to go down. Got to watch, she might be listening. So let's just give her an inside of what I'm planning. just give the game away before I even start. But yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, I want to. If you come be able to supply your own live food more and more, it'd be cool. Jake, how are we, buddy? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, weekends started off well, mate, to be perfectly honest. We went into the pub last night after the stream for a quickie. And then, yeah, it was good. It was good. Kind of needed to sort my head out after last night's stream, to be honest, because it kind of blew my head off a little bit. It was a little bit surreal last night's stream. It was an eye-opener. It was a proper eye-opener. I went through a full bag of party poppers last night. That's just to show how crazy the stream went last night. It was Mom Dog. It was awesome last night. It was. I just don't know where. I don't know what happened. Just don't know what happened. It was. I had to go out. And I was sat in the pub, like a bit mesmerised to think about what had happened. Yeah, you were awesome last night, Mom Dog, to be perfectly honest. It was fantastic last night. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. It's yeah, it was mad. It was mad. I was a bit shell shocked when I finished the stream last night. As like Tracy would confirm, I was a little bit like, whoa, what happened there? What happened there? I know I sit in front of this camera all the time, but don't exactly like, I'm not like brimming with confidence, you know. Which I know it sounds daft because I sit in front of here, but I just look at myself, so I'm like talking to myself technically. But yeah, last night it was yeah, it blew me away a little bit with the generosity that came in last night. It was amazing. All for a moonwalk, which did lead me to thinking about doing some giveaways, which is, I am in talks. I know for those that have already heard this, I do apologise for repeating myself. I am going to be in talks with companies to try and do a few giveaways. Sadly, it'll only be like UK based at the moment, but it should be good. You know what? I think it was 10 quid prodigal. It was 10 quid away from the moonwalk. Because I didn't realise the thingies don't add on. The gifted memberships don't add on to the. I have a total on the top right hand side of the screen of what comes through for super chat for the super chats, but the gifted memberships don't add on to that. It was very, very close. Aidan, thanks for joining us, buddy. I hope you're well. You'll get to us in the US for giveaways eventually. Yeah, definitely, Red. Definitely. I'm going to look at trying to do a few giveaway T-shirts as well. But it's just all that's. I'll be honest with you. It came into my head about 30 minutes before the stream started today, so it's all very, very early stages. But I am already talking to a company regarding it. I got on it as soon as I thought. I kind of got onto it already straight away. So I'm going to look at doing that pretty soon. Let's just see if I can. The tank looks like it's on an angle, but there's not really much I can do about that. But my OCD picks up some gold gourami. Right, let's have a look. I do know gouramis, mate, but we'll have a look at what you've thrown in, thrown in the mix there anyway, so we can show everyone else. Yes. Spectacular, aren't they? Spectacular. So they're the gold gourami, guys. Put you onto that one there because that's probably the better picture. But yeah, absolutely stunning, mate. I am a gourami fan. I've got to admit, I am a gourami fan. I was looking at putting some gouramis into another tank, but I'd seen kissing gouramis in a shop near me, and I was like, "Oh, I haven't seen kissing gouramis for ages." And I kind of did a quick Google search and realised that they grow to massive amounts. I am so close to 3,000 subs, mate. I am, yeah. It's in fact, how far off are we? Thinking about it, I'll have a quick look. So let's see if we can get to 3,000 subs today. I don't think we're that far off. Wow, 3 subs off 3,000 subscribers, guys. 3 subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber, ding that subscribe button. Let's get to 3,000 subscribers today. Thanks for pointing that out, Mom Dog, as well. I didn't realise. That's like, I think we've gained 15 subscribers in today's stream. But we are getting there slowly but surely. 3,000 subs, I'd like to think we'll be on that by the end of the stream today. Only 3. I know it's absolutely crazy, isn't it? Only 3 away. 3 away. But yeah, we're going to just introduce a few more things to get more participation. Try and bring in maybe like a quiz kind of thing as well. Little Yuio come up with a quiz last week, but it'd take people off the stream. So unfortunately, that's not what we want to do. But yeah, it's something that Ken mentioned actually. If anyone has any ideas where we can try and get a few more people in. Your missus has just subscribed. Cheers, Aidan. Thank you to your missus as well. And like button, guys. Like button is our friend. It just gets us out there to a wider audience, to be to be perfectly honest. Animal lovers, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whereabouts you are in the world. Great name. Everyone loves an animal lover, mate, and you are definitely in the right place, because animal lovers are all welcome here, mate. Animal welfare is like one of the biggest things that we all need to be taking care of in it, for sure. Apart from spiders, they can go to hell. Yeah, I don't do spiders. I'm from Manchester in the UK, animal lovers. But yeah, yeah, animal welfare is big part. Kind of, God, I'm a bit of a dog cat lover. Yeah, just, you don't want to see any. Just bear with us. What's going on down there? Taking the tinfoil barbs are proper like. When they have a water change, the tinfoil barbs go like proper lively. It's incredible. But they're growing a bit too fast. Which species of fish? So in the tank behind me, buddy, there is we have rainbow fish in there, Bosemani rainbows, Iranian red rainbows, Western rainbows, Susi rainbows, Mount Poverty, Lake Katubu, or the blue turquoise. There's Madagascan rainbows in there. There's also a couple of angel fish in there that were in with the barbs, but got 2 hillstream loaches out on the front here. Female. Oh, actually, we've got a female and a male out at the moment. There is another female in there, but yeah, I don't know if you can see them at the moment. I'll just 2 hillstream loaches, guys. So all good, all good. So yeah, I might as well. You know what? We'll have a bit of a walk around the tanks. Why not? To the hill streams, yeah, mate. Okay, so Sam, if you are in, the female is there, which have like a rounded. If you look kind of here, where it's all rounded, where them fins are there, so that's the female that's rounded. And if you look at the male, it's a little bit squarer here. If you look at his fin there, he's a little bit squarer. That's probably the best way of telling male and female on hillstream loaches. So hopefully, Sam, you are still in there. If not, I will kind of tell you to come back to the stream at an hour and 99 minutes in. So that's how you sex hillstream loaches, guys. Anyway, I know we're targeted towards Sam, but he was asking before. So actually, male and female there, guys. So then we have the male Bosemani. We have some female Bosemani as well. We have Western rainbow fish in here. Some nice silver tip tetras. We have the Iranian red rainbow fish, which I know silver, but they will colour up as they go. The Madagascan rainbow fish is a little bit poorly at the moment, but he has been treated, so we're hoping he recovers from that. Then we have these beauties. These are the Lake Poverty. They are starting to show a little bit of colour. They were a little bit more colourful earlier on in the morning, to be perfectly honest. That's kind of something that you get with rainbow fish anyway. So that is actually a Susi rainbow fish, and so is the one at the back. They colour up to a beautiful, like, pinky orange colour. There's Gary. Western rainbow fish. Oh God, I nearly cancelled the stream then, guys. I do that quite a lot. And just so we know, there is the other hillstream loach there. So yeah, we've got 3 hillstreams in there, 2 female and a male. That's one, and then the other two are there. So it's always nice to do get a head count on fish that have just been in there a week. We'll jib over to the shrimp tank. I'm going to give that moss a trimming off tomorrow. I want to kind of keep that because I want to do a dry start method on the moss. But in here is red Neocaridina shrimp. Thriving community actually in there. There is some guppies in here as well, which I'm trying to get out, but just keep reproducing. So and that just needs a little bit of a water top up as well. So then we'll come over to the barb tank. So those tin foils are just looking goddamn spectacular at the moment. They really are. And then we have there's the 3 different type of barb as well. Tiger barb. So we have the original tiger barbs, we have green tiger barbs, and then we have the albino tiger barbs. We also have some red phantom tetras in here, and we have some cardinal tetras in here. But we also have, I don't know if you can see him there or her there. That is a peppermint pleco. That's the female. We also have a male in here as well. I don't know where he is, but there is a male in here. Now, there is a possibility that there are 2 gold nugget plecos in here as well, but not sure. Not seen them since Christmas 23. So, right, CO2 tank. CO2 tank, as you can tell at the moment, isn't technically looking that great. So I'll tell you why that light's there. So we have, let's just put that back on there for a minute. So I threw some tissue culture Rhinokai mini in here. As you can see, underneath there it is a little bit shadowed by the Boos and the Anubias. So the light that's on the front at the moment, try to pull that out and get it nice and bushy. Tomorrow I'm going to trim a bit of the Boos out anyway for the cardinal tank build that's planned tomorrow. But in here, there is just a couple of CPDs at the moment. But I think they are male and female, so you never know. There could be a little bit of breeding action going on with them at some point. Anyway, we do have some albino cories. And then there's a colony of red cherry shrimp that are growing in here as well. Let me just put that light back on. This is this is where it gets tricky. Just bear with us one sec, guys, because I don't want to drop the light. Right, so we're back. So yes, I'm kind of target lighting the tissue culture at the moment. Don't worry, you're not on. And then kind of going to do exactly what I did last night and moonwalk out of here. Yes, the moonwalk challenge last night. I've actually started a moonwalk challenge today on the thing, but we're not really bothered about that anyway. It was just for a bit of a laugh. And then we come into here, into the fish room, where we have the angelfish breeding tank. This is a short-term project. These rainbows, these angels have bred so many times in the barb tank, what is now a barb tank, that I wanted to give them a shot at breeding in here. So in there is also blue phantom pleco that was introduced into there on Tuesday. And we have a nice little peace lily growing out of the back. So what's below, it's going to be the cardinal tank. We have the plants ready. These arrived Wednesday. So they've been in there since Wednesday, looking all good. So it's Crips and Boost. That's kind of all that's going to be in there for now anyway. It's going to be done with Tropica soil, substrate, a black gravel, fine gravel, and then obviously I cannot go on without showing you my wood. That is well secured on the slate, as you can see, because I can't soak that wood. It's kind of impossible to soak with it being so big. And then so that's the build video for that will be hopefully launched next week. And then that's the filters that's going to go into there, supplied kindly by Hyger. So that'll be a video that comes out the week after. So if you remember back, we did a bit of a vote. Hyger contacted me and gave me 8 different things to choose from. And it was the Hyger hang on the back filter that won the public vote. So the filter's here. We just need to sort it out. So so there you go. That's the score so far. After the cardinal tank build, that's when we start saving up. That's when we start really promoting the next build. Because the next build, we don't know how much it'll cost. We don't know where it's going to go. Why don't we know that? Because the next build is the members build. So everyone who's a member, who pays the monthly membership, will get to vote on the tank size, the substrate, the decor, the fish, everything. That could be a 3-foot aquarium. It could be 3 1.5-foot aquariums. I'm going to do a 3 aquarium setup where they're all next to each other. I'll put it to members if that's what they want to do. It'll all be there. Members tank. So if you want to be a part of the voting and part of the live stream for the build, which will be a members only live stream, so that'll be good because it'll rule out a lot of, don't get any weirdos coming in. So yeah, that's going to be all for members only. I will do a tank build that will be released for everyone to look at the build, but the actual choice of everything regarding that, like I say, tank size, substrate, decor, plants, and inhabitants will all be down to members. I won't have a say. I won't even have a vote because I don't have a vote because I'm not a member, which is a bit mad, isn't it? Seeing as it's my channel, but I'm not a member of my own channel. So if you want to be a part of that, click on the membership, join up. Minimum is like £3 a month. Can be cancelled at any time. And then away we go. Members get early access to all my content. You also get access to some of the content that's on there just for members. There isn't too much, I will say, before you go on there. There isn't too much on there at the moment. There is a nice little shrimp video that tells you pretty much all about Neo-Caridina shrimp. And there's also a video on there, if you're sadistic and you like watching people suffer, like certain people who've watched it loads of times, is me doing the 1-chip challenge. So, and the 1-chip challenge I did was banned 3 days after I did it. So, because it killed someone. So if you like to be sadistic on watching that, join the membership and watch the 1-chip. Me doing the 1-chip challenge should be quite funny. And when I say the people that are sadistic, they've just commented on the 1-chip challenge now. Half the views on that is by one person, I think. And we all know who that is. And the other half is Yuio. The other half is Yuio. Yuio is just a young lad. He joined the membership. I did tell him to cancel it straight away because he's a young lad. And I don't want, obviously it was brilliant that he joined the membership, but he's a young lad. So I did tell him to cancel his membership because he's obviously still welcome in every part of this channel. So, but yeah, he watched it quite a few times. He actually took the time out to message me to say that his 30 days or his month subscription had run out. I was running out. He had a day left on it, so he was going to watch the 1-chip challenge again because he liked it so much. Cheers, Yuio. He's not in today, is he? He's not in today, is he? Great guy, great young lad though. Really great young lad. You can see how he's changed in the past few months. How he's gone from being a shy young lad who was just like odd comment to proper getting stuck in and giving certain people a bit of jip, which is he's a proper decent guy. Hey, my 20 gallon had been a cloudy for some time now. Test the water and my parameters are fine. Is it worth getting a UV? I'd never say don't get a UV, old dog, for sure. It could help. Are you doing water changes on that cloudy tank, mate? Just out of interest. Are you doing water changes on it? Because if you are doing water changes on it, stop your water changes, because that's why it's not clearing. If you're doing water changes on it regularly, your tank just needs to settle down and chill out. Not quite sure if UV will do anything regarding. I think UV is more for algae and that, but I'm not quite sure. I've never used the UV system, to be perfectly honest. Not sure if it deals with like bacterial blooms. I think it is more for algae, isn't it? I know I use UV lights on my mum's koi pond, and it is to keep the water clear of algae. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what whether UV will deal with a bacterial bloom. I don't think it would, to be perfectly honest. I'm just going to whip you around because so that's the female starlight pleco there, and that's the tail of the male. So he kind of likes sucking on that pod quite a lot. If you were, I should have looked on there, to be honest, because he's always underneath it, just munching away on that pod. I thought I saw a one-chip challenge vid. Yeah, mate, the one-chip challenge is quite funny. It's something I wanted to do. I like spicy food, and I'd always set my parents this challenge to try and get me some spicy food when they go to these like food markets before my dad passed away. But so they used to come back with all kinds of like Naga ketchup and things like that, which like blew your socks off, to be perfectly honest. Then yeah, I managed to get hold of the one chip challenge, and needless to say, that is hot. If you've never done it, I'd say don't make the first ever chili challenge you do one of the hottest in the world. So, but yeah, 10 minutes of me suffering. If you're sadistic, get on it. Like for 3 weeks now, I've done a water change. Right, old dog, stop the water changes, mate. When you on a bacterial bloom, if you do a water change, you reset it, so it goes pretty much back to the start. I've done. If you look onto my channel, scroll down, you'll see a thumbnail that says Cloudy Aquariums, no problem. Watch that. It'll explain what's going on in your tank, and it'll explain how to deal with it. And pretty much how to deal with it is don't do anything, just leave it. Just leave it alone. It'll clear. Just like I say, when you do a water change, it resets it. Your bacteria is out of balance. So when you do the water change, it knocks it back out. And it's just got to rebalance up again, mate, and it'll clear. But yeah, if you watch that video, mate, it's quite a good one, to be honest. Jolly, yeah, I do. Saturday afternoon from 2 till 5. I stream my maintenance. That's actually how the live stream started, mate. I stream the maintenance and then just sit chatting to you guys afterwards. But yeah, 2 p.m. GMT, which will change a little bit when we daylight saving time clicks in. Is that next weekend? Which will be next weekend. So next Saturday will still be like the same time of where you are. The week after it'll be an hour difference when we put our clocks forward. Thanks. I was just about to say back. I always get it wrong. Pico side, thank you for joining us, buddy. How are you doing? Really? I do recognise the name, to be honest. Raven Risby, hi from Wales. How you doing over there in sunny old Wales? What's the weather like in Wales today, Raven? I take it is nice because it tends to be tend to have your own little climate over there, especially when you're coming from Manchester where it's always raining. Young biologist is back. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you back, my man. Nice to see you back. I have a 40-gallon tank with 20 tiger barbs. Well, they're super mean. Tiger barbs are quite a vicious fish, mate. Yeah, they're not really a fish that you can put with many things. I keep cardinals with my tiger barbs, and I've got some juvenile tinfoil barbs in here. They're quite good with the decent sized tetras. They're pretty decent with the plecos, cories. But yeah, tiger barbs do tend to be a little bit more nippy, if you will. So not to ones to be put with like bettas, gouramis. Gouramis for sure. Angelfish, not a great mix with the angels. Guppies for sure, definitely not, mate. I actually do a tiger barb video, mate, where I touch on tank mates. If you want to give that a watch, Pico, it's kind of goes into it because they are a little bit on the nippy side for sure. Just about 9 a.m. there. Morning is, the day is just beginning, eh, Jolly? Yeah, we're it's nearly, well, it is actually 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. Sunny-ish. It was sunny here this morning in Manchester, but when I went getting a drink, I just looked out and it's kind of like damp again, which is the usual. Yes, Pico, we can keep piranha. I have kept piranha many years ago. I bought 4 piranha and ended up with 1 about half an hour later. 3 farmed and 1 wild. And I bought them all from the same shop. They were all living in the same tank, funnily enough, until I put them in my tank. And then whether that was just like a show of who was boss, don't know. But the wild one was the only one I ended up with because he went and killed the others. But he was one vicious SOB, to be perfectly honest. Proper vicious. There was nothing you could put in there with him. He was crazy. Absolutely crazy fish. But yeah, you can buy them actually. Where were they? Were they at, where were we? Yeah, we actually, a couple of weeks ago, we went into one of the shops. It must have been Premier. Was it Finest? No, it weren't down there. No, we went into a shop a couple of weeks ago, and was it that shrimp one? Was it the shrimp shop? It was. We went into a shop that sells shrimp near me on with 2 weeks on Monday, and they had a tank full of proper tiny. They're only about an inch. But yeah, mate, we can keep piranha here, but you need one hell of a filtration system for them because they are dirty little bleeders for sure. And not the way it's not the way they poop, it's the way they eat. Well, mine kind of used to bite, suck it in, spit it out, suck it back in, but they don't get it all. So there's like debris everywhere. I used to feed mine prawns, frozen prawns, defrosted. God, I used to make a right mess. Then you'd have to get in then and get it out of your hand, which is okay to do with piranha as long as you've not got any open cuts or any cuts. So I've got a little cut there on my hand at the moment. It's not bleeding, but if I put that hand in a piranha tank, I'd be asking for trouble. So no cuts whatsoever, and you're okay. As long as you're nice and steady and don't spook them, they're not going to attack you. Kind of get a little bit of a bad rep. But if you do stick your hand in a piranha tank and you get bit, don't blame me because you don't really want to be doing that anyway, do you? But they were dirty. I had him for a couple of years and ended up passing him back to a shop, unfortunately, because he was just filthy. It was like 2 or 3 water changes a week for him. Giuseppe Panari, what a name. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Horror FM. I have a question. May I have some planet guppy? Right, horror. Guppies are a little bit of a thing at the moment, mate, because of the massively inbred, which isn't great. I would try and outnumber your guppies to your males, because your males will harass them to the maximum anyway. What's your KH? In the water, guppies do prefer a higher KH. Yeah, all them kind of things need to take into account. But I'd say mainly it's just the 2 interbred. They're just 2 interbred. Which, in all fairness, the guppy species doesn't help itself, because when a female gives birth, all the female babies are already pregnant by the dad. So yeah, that's survival of the species kind of thing. But that constant interbreeding is not great. Is not great, mate. I'm from California and everything's illegal except drugs. Are they illegal in California, piranha, mate? Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You see, we learn all these things. I kind of found out quite a lot of stuff isn't allowed in Australia, which I know Australia's borders are really tight, but I never thought about the aquarium hobby. But California, they were right. I didn't know that, buddy. I didn't know that. Everything causes cancer in California too. It's getting like that in the UK, to be perfectly honest. The only thing I think they do say that doesn't cause cancer in the UK is probably cancer medication. Well, I'm waiting for that. I always kept piranha before, even though they were illegal in my state. I didn't care what's legal. I know glowfish are illegal in the UK. You do see them from time to time, not in shops though. I've only ever seen glowfish actually once, and that was in a customer's house years ago with the job. But yeah, glowfish are illegal to keep, breed, and sell in the UK. Total eradication, which in all fairness, I kind of agree with, because I think as in Brazil now, you're finding glowfish in the wild, which isn't, it's not good. Whoever's been releasing them into the wild needs a slap. It's not good, that. Not good. But yeah, I don't, as for anything else, really, I don't know as much that there's illegal in the UK, but I know glowfish definitely are. Definitely are. But I didn't know piranha are illegal in Cali. Is that throughout America? I know each state has their own laws, but is that like a piranha illegal throughout the states, or is it just certain states? So I picked up $20 6-gallon tank the other day. Came with loads of guppy grass, water lettuce. There's maybe 7 various adult guppies, and too many fries to count. Loads of ramshorns. Well, the ramshorns I don't think is a bad thing, mate. I'd rather be infested with ramshorns than bloody guppies, to be honest, because they breed like rabbits, don't they? They've obviously been overfeeding that tank, mate, to be perfectly honest. For the ramshorns, definitely. Yeah, you know what, Prodigal, you're right. Glowfish are a stupid idea. I don't get it. I don't get it. And you get all kinds now, don't you? You'll get like rainbow shark, glowfish, barbs. be honest, it was barbs that I saw. It was just like, yeah, it's not great, that is it? It's not great, but to glow, Anna, glowfish. I will show you glowfish because it's quite crazy. So what they've done, they are genetically modified, Anna, and they're like luminous, but they've done it with all kinds of bloody fish. So, for instance, there you go. So that one in the middle at the moment is some kind of tetra that's been genetically modified as a glowfish. And then we've got genetically modified danios. Yeah, I admit they look cool. They look cool, but they are genetically modified. It's not a great way to start. Let's see if we can come up with any more. Have you found some?
You have to apply for a special license, which should normally be.
Ah, right, okay. So my glamorous assistant has just come back with fish that are kind of like banned in the UK. You need to. So crayfish, all breeds of crayfish banned in the UK. I didn't know that. Chinese sleepers, also known as the Amur sleeper, which let's have a look at that. Chinese sleeper, because I've never actually heard of that. The only Chinese sleeper I know was the guy upstairs and he fell asleep in the car park. Which, right, I'll show the Chinese sleeper in a minute. And then the stone Morocco, which will just one sec. So that's a Chinese sleeper banned in the UK. It's an invasive species by all accounts. But to be perfectly honest, not the best looking fish anyway, is it? So I don't think I'd want one of them, any of them in my tank. And then the stone Morocco. Oh, wow, though, they're pretty nice. Although these, though, I could understand if anyone were buying these. So that's a stone Morocco. And they're pretty tidy, to be honest. Have you seen that?
I'm just gonna have a look.
They are proper gorgeous. So yeah, kind of that's pretty sweet. So yeah, the stone Morocco though, I'd be all over that. They're illegal in Michigan. Goldfish. Pico, honestly, it's crazy, isn't it? But they're being found now in the wild in places like Brazil and all that. And it's like, why would you release them, you know? Some people, I do think that there are some people out there that haven't got the brains that they were born with, you know? Unfortunately. Only in California, piranha, snakehead, freshwater stingray, and a few types of catfish. The walking catfish. No way. Asian arowana is legal throughout the whole US. Yeah, to be honest, I do like arowana, but I don't agree with keeping them. They're just a little bit big. I think you need a massive tank for that to sit right in my head anyway, for sure. It was filthy when I picked it up. Yeah, mate, that's just overfeeding massively. Don't know what I'm going to do about the guppies. You know what, mate? If you don't want the guppies, I would try and sell them on Facebook or pass them on Facebook or take them to your local fish store. Give them a heads up before you turn up with a bag full of guppies. But Take the females, keep the males. That'd be an idea. I think they're illegal in most places in the US because people can't care for them anymore. Let's check them out. That's the thing that's happening in the UK with terrapins.
Northern snakeheads are banned as well.
Not over here. Oh yeah, in the UK, northern snakeheads as well. But I tell you, that's probably massive. But terrapins, I think terrapins will end up being banned in the UK because they're in the waterways now. They are in the waterways. In the canal system, there's loads of terrapins in the canal system in the UK. The Rochdale Canal, you go on a sunny day on Rochdale Canal and see like there's a piece of wood floating down the canal. You guarantee it'll be full of terrapins. It's a crazy thing to see. I saw it once. I was like, what? It's like, so yeah, I know. And there's a place where I used to go fishing that have, there's a £5 terrapin in there. £5 in weight, not £5 in money.
Striped eel catfish, and they're actually really nice.
Are they? Striped eel. The striped eel catfish as well. I'm going to have a look at that because my glamorous assistant is telling me that they are proper decent.
The pond sliders turtles are banned.
Are they?
Are they the ones you're on about in the waterways,
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Oh, wow. Striped eel catfish, guys, banned in the UK. But, let's see if we can get a good picture. But, looking pretty decent. It's like, don't know what size they grow to, but they are proper cool. They are proper cool. So yeah, it is surprising. I didn't realise just how the amount of fish that are banned in the UK, but there is quite a few.
And these pumpkin seed fish.
Pumpkin seed fish. They're good as well. Mm-hmm. And the pumpkin seed fish, which is like oh geez. Oh, Sam would be all over them, wouldn't he? Oh, it might be them then, yeah. Pond slider. Okay, so maybe they're not terrapins. Pond sliders, they're called, and they're very similar to a terrapin. But if Sam's in, this is what do we call these? The pumpkin seed fish. They're banned in the UK for whatever reason, but I reckon Sam would be all over them because they're definitely the type of fish he looks at. So bad to do that to the poor. I know, Mom Dog, isn't it crazy? It's just like, where is it going to end? Where's it going to end? It's like crazy experiments that are just mental. You've seen them in PetSmart as well. That doesn't help when shops are selling them, does it? We get to see that guy asleep in the car park. Yeah, little Chinese guy that lives upstairs. Lives with a deaf guy that told me I was being too noisy. That is a true story. Pret served up a pretty good crayfish and rocky sandwich. I think they're the only crayfish you're allowed to eat. You're allowed to have in the UK, innit? On a sandwich. Kind of scary. It does look kind of scary. It was horrible, that, wasn't it? Wonder why they're banned. I think they're an invasive species, Anna, more than anything. I think it's more invasive. They're just like crayfish take over, don't they? And there was certain crayfish, like fishermen are told if they catch them, they have to kill them because they are like taking over and eradicating our own like native shrimps and things like that. I know it is crazy, isn't it? People just think, oh, throw it down the toilet. or just get rid. I used to do quite a bit of fishing, and I know there's a £5 terrapin where I used to go. I know some people may have heard the story before, but when I was at school, the lad I used to knock about with, he had a terrapin, and he came home from school one day, and his dad had told him that he took it to the zoo because it was too big for the tank. My mate was peed off about it, and we didn't really think anything else of it. We thought he took it to the zoo, but the zoo's 50 miles away. And quarter of a mile away is this fishing lake that's got a terrapin in it. That's £5 in weight. So, putting 2 and 2 together, I'm thinking that's his terrapin. Might be wrong, but I'm not though. I have 90-gallon tank with 6 spotted silver dollar. Oh, it's just jumped. Sorry, just need to just click back. Now, chat jumped then, and I was reading Peacock. Like them because they like piranha and have the same temperament, less problems. Yeah, silver dollars. I do like. Yeah, mate. I understand that as well. It's same with pacu. Pacu are a little bit, but in the wild now, pacu started eating a lot as well. They've turned a little bit more like the piranha, I believe. That's a bluegill brim, technically in the bass family. Yeah, you know what, Ken? This is one thing I'm realizing. So when I first started doing these live streams, people were coming in saying black skirt tetras, and I was like, never heard of them. And at the time, didn't have the laptop running. But it turns out that black skirt tetras over in the UK, we call them black widows. So yeah, they all carry like bloody silly name. Also called sunfish. The bluegill, yeah. This is it's definitely a pumpkin seed fish. We used to have an assortment of puffers. Got to feed the Pokemon puffers. I'd probably come home with one if I didn't need them. Yeah, mate. I'm the same. I do like puffers as well. Puffers will be put down as part of the choice for the members only build as well. Little pea puffers. I catch them in the lake all the time. Oh, did they also in the lake near you, Ken? I'd love to be able to go out catching your own fish. Nothing in the UK is like that spectacular where you'd keep them in a tank for sure. I had a pumpkin seed fish one time that came in with some feeders. No way. They're excellent. Excellent to eat. Sunfish band here. Yeah, I wonder why. Are they must be invasive. Must be invasive.
You need to apply for another special license.
Oh, you need a license to have sunfish in this country, which is a little bit crazy. All right, I'm seeing that as well. Wow. Tracy, you took the words right out of my mouth there. What a knob. Actually, Duke Nukem. Should we call Dick Nukem? Justin, good afternoon, buddy. How was the England game for you last night? Quite disappointing result, I would have thought. I missed someone. Every time I've been cycling for 2 weeks today, I've added 2 guppies to check. It's okay. I'm planning on putting chili resporas. I don't know, tentacles. So have you been adding, like, Pete, the best thing to go onto my channel, look at my videos, cycling a fish tank, mate, tells you how to do it properly. If you want to put fish in immediately, you're better off adding something like Prime that will detoxify your ammonia detoxifies your nitrites, so it makes it so you can put fish in straight away. I believe API have Quick Start, which does exactly the same. NTL Labs have Optimus, and there's a different one as well. They all detoxify. It's the best way of doing it. And I believe there's Goop as well. But normally to cycle an aquarium, but it takes about 6 weeks. And that's like 6 weeks with adding ammonia, adding beneficial bacteria to it, so you get that cycle going, mate. But and test your water. If you're going to put fish in there, you're going to test your water daily with a decent test kit, not strips. Sorry, I did. I kind of missed your. Oh, I'd like that, Anna. I'd like that. Do you reckon? I know. I don't know, because you've got like roach that are very similar to the tinfoils. Perch are pretty decent looking, but I don't know. But I think it'd have to be a pretty decent size, wouldn't it? Because all like your roaches, your perches, they grow to like quite a hefty size. Trout would be a nice one, but I think you definitely need a decent size tank for trout. Turned it off at half time to play Xbox. I'm not surprised, Justin. It's I'm just attacking a pod. The tinfoils are going crazy at the moment with all the botanicals.
Have you got 3,000 subs now?
Have I?
Well, what did you just send you that?
Ooh, gotta have a look. Gotta have a look. Yes, guys, we have just hit 3,001 subscribers. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed, current subscribers. But we've gained 19 subscribers today. So thanks for that, guys. It means a lot. It really does. So yeah, that's cool. 3,000 subscribers, guys. You know what that means? That's gotta be. Why not? Let's go for it. We're gonna. Oh, sugar! I'm throwing them all over the place. I'm gonna go for 3 as well. I'm gonna go for a bumper 3 party poppers. So those wearing earbuds, watch yourselves. But 3,000 subscribers. Yes, we are on it. It's about time. And new introductory thing. We're gonna go to bin cam. Oh man, that's bins. Yes, we're going bin cam to see how bad my shot is. First one's bad. Yay, that was a bit of enough the yes. 2 out of 3. I don't think that's bad, guys, for the first bin cam shot there. All good. But yeah, 3,000 subs, guys. Thank you so much. Means a hell of a lot. It does mean a hell of a lot. Thank you so much. Thanks for pointing that out as well, Prodigal. 3,000 subs. Oh, good. The channel is growing, guys, and it's all down to you. It really is. Got a lot of pea puffers. Oh, some little guys. Raven. I'm going to be doing a pea puffer tank. Pea puffers will obviously go towards the vote for members. Let's say it. You never know. You never know. Be very, very good, that though. There's some small ones that stick to rocks and ponds near me. Ooh. I know you get like little gudgeon and things like that, but I never really see anything that's massively colourful. What are they, Will? Do you know? Minnows are pretty cool schooling fish. I think so. No, yeah, I do like minnows myself, and I do. They're a little bait fish, but I've always thought they were cool. Yeah, to be honest, like white clouds. I like white clouds. The golden ones. White cloud. Golden white cloud mountain minnows. Damn. Yes. Humble, you are so right. Celestial pearl Daniels are the nano trout for sure. So good. I got back from feeding the ducks and trout. We got splashed by the trout. Now, is that today? Is that today, Will? So, oh my God. Right, I'm going to forget the first bit. Piranha is one of the most aggressive one. You can bite your hand and you can only keep warm. I think that could be what I had, mate. Well, it was a red belly, but he was proper violent. It was proper violent. Keep it. Any tip for keeping rasboras? The same tip I would give for anybody keeping any fish, Peter. Check the water parameters, check the tank mates, check everything you possibly can regarding the species, water conditions, tank mates, tank size, how many fish you're supposed to keep together. Rasboras are a schooling fish, so you want to be keeping, I'd say probably with the rasboras, 8 plus. Research, make sure everything's right for them first off. Cheers, Tracy. Congratulations on 3,000 subs. Proper chuffed with that. I didn't know whether we would hit it today, but all good. All good. It's absolutely awesome. Chili rasboras, nice and tiny. I'd go, to be honest, if you've got chili rasboras, mate, I'd easily probably look at like 15 to 20, depending on the size of your tank. But because they're going to give you a great display. Chili rasboras are beautiful little nanos. Absolutely beautiful. Moonwalk. Oh, mate, I have set a challenge up today for the moonwalk, but it's but no one's taken us up on it today, unfortunately. But yeah, the challenge thing is going to be a new thing for the giveaway. I'm going to introduce a challenge when we get to so many super chat donations, free giveaways to people. So that's something that's going to be in the pipeline for sure. But only really at the moment for UK based watchers. But yeah, definitely one we'll be bringing into the future. You guys are well after a moonwalk, aren't you? Talking here on screen is putting me out of my comfort zone. Moonwalking on screen. What do you think? Took the washer. Hey, the washer did make an appearance there for all you guys. That I do have a washing machine in my kitchen. I have been dogged for it before, but yes, the washing machine will come in now on every time there's a donation, every time there's memberships, anything like that, where I would be bringing out the party poppers. We're going to kind of do the party poppers. Then we're going to go to bin cam, because I always try and throw stuff in the bin. And I should have done it last night, really. I didn't really think about it. Bin cam to see. Then you can all have a laugh at how bad my shot is, or how good it was today. 2 out of 3 wasn't bad, was it? I suppose. First shot, get me eye in. Second shot and third shot, boom. Second shot might have been a bit lucky, but I meant to do that, honestly. I meant to bounce it off the bin, off the fridge, into the bin. Obviously, that's the shot I went for. And if anyone wants to argue about that, I'll let you. I like the canvas art. And Ken, have you never seen the other one, mate? Just bear with us. So these are like so they are. So I've got 2, mate. They're matching, and they are like they are proper palette knife stuff as well. And I don't know why I'm feeling it, because you guys can't feel it, but they are proper palette knife pictures. They got them imported from Germany. They're like 300 quid each. So we have that one, and then we have the colour version, which obviously is palette knife as well. But yeah, all good. I do. I kind of need to. Ooh, I nearly put you on then. Oh God! Damn out! Oh God! Right, sorry. I nearly gave the game away there. Ooh, that was close. I only just though, it was briefly like away though, wasn't it? Do apologise. Don't. But yeah, I do like that canvas, mate. I do. I had to get them both. They had to go black and white and colour. I don't know any British fish apart from trout. I know the feeling, mate. I know the feeling. But a lot of them are just silverfish, I think, a lot of the UK. But if you had a nice big tank trout, but I know they're migratory, aren't they? So probably won't work. I did go for a bit of a thing with the artwork. I have a few different tin posters. Where I'll keep my films. I have a couple of Bankses in it, not originals, obviously. I have a really nice canvas above my bed, to be honest, which is like, I do like that. It's quite a big one as well. I had a look, but couldn't see any today. I've been feeding ducks, me, for years, you know. Something we should do. Do you feed them? Do you feed the ducks?
Ducks?
Hmm.
Yeah. I haven't done for a while though. The last time I took Loki down, I got chased by Canada goose.
Oh, they're crazy than Canadian geese, aren't they?
Just had it wasn't being chased.
I do like nano tanks myself, mate. That's kind of what's going to be more in the fish room, obviously, or maybe it won't be. We'll see. But yeah, I do like the nano tanks. Some of the nano fish, you get some spectacular colours. How do you know the sex of your guppies? Right, mate. So female guppies will have a silver body. Some will have like a colourful tail. Male guppies, spectacular and different colours, mate. Male, pretty much throughout fish species, males are the ones that carry the colour. Females will either have no colour or lack colour. They won't be as vibrant as the males. I think it's only us humans where, well, I can't even say that anymore. I was going to say, I think it's only us humans that, where like, it's the females that get made up, but it kind of doesn't work like that anymore, does it? Doesn't work like that anymore. But yeah, mate, on guppies, the males will be the ones that are showing all the colour. Females will have hardly any. A bucktooth tetra. I've seen them recently, actually. I kind of liked them, to be perfectly honest. I've ever seen them. May have seen them on Instagram the past couple of days. But the bucktooth tetra, mate, yeah, if I remember rightly, they're pretty cool. Let me just make sure I'm on about the right one, though. It just rings a bell. Yeah, right. I've seen these in the shop recently, actually, mate. Bucktooth tetra. I think, if If I'm right, I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure I've seen them in Tropco on their website. I think that's where I've seen them recently. I kind of like them, mate. Quite a good looking fish. But yeah, I kind of agree with that prodigal. Yeah, like a not exactly like a nano tank, but a bit of a larger tank filled with loads of nano fish. They look cool. Cheers for dealing with that fool, guys. For retiring. We get them, don't we? We get them. Don't be a TWAT. Damn straight. We get them, don't we? We do get them. It's actually, today has been worse than Friday night. Friday night, last night, we had none. It was proper mad. I kind of expected them last night. I know we get the odd one, but Friday nights is normally like Freaky Friday, isn't it? But yeah, it was quite good last night. It was quite good. I think the little fish I saw might be stone loaches. From a little Google. I'm gonna have to have a look at them. Stone loach. Ooh. Yeah, they're pretty cool, aren't they? They're pretty cool. So that's a native British fish, stone loach. Yeah, now I could handle it. I could handle some of them in a tank, Bill, for sure. Not something we really see around here very often, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, that is pretty cool, to be perfectly honest. Colombian redfins. I've never kept Colombian redfin Tetra Pico, no. And yeah, I don't mind a beer, mate. I don't go out and get drunk, though. I'm not one for getting drunk. To be honest, after the stream last night, because it was like a little bit surreal last night, it was like crazy. So when everything got shut down, we went to the pub over the road just and had a quick drink over there, because last night kind of just, I'll be honest, the generosity of everyone that came in here last night and just the way the last hour went, it kind of just like, I'll be honest, it blew my head off a little bit. I was like, what happened? I came off the stream and I said to Tracy, what happened there? What's gone on? What's gone on? It was just like a little bit mad. So yeah, we went out for had a drink, had just one beer, mate. It wasn't anything to write home about. Not been one for getting drunk. I think got drunk on my 21st, and then after that, I got drunk when it was like 48 when my dad passed away. That's my. I'm not. If I drink me, mate, I don't mind being drunk. It's but I'm a bit of a thrower upper. It's kind of what I do. Can't handle it. Yeah, I'm one for drink for 3 hours and spend 4 hours shouting down a toilet. Unfortunately, I can't handle it. Can't handle my drink. Yeah, day drinking and bored. Yeah, that's probably what it is as well. And nocturnal though, it was definitely sunny when I saw them. Yeah, well, that's weird, isn't it? You know what, Will? I bet it's because, like, is it in a popular place or is it not? If there's food going in the water, I was thinking if there's food going in the water, will that bring them out anyway? I love it. I love our policing system in this chat. It's so good. No, none stay too long, do they? I was packing a bag for the kids and looked back and saw it. I like London's Pride. I've been to Victoria Station. I've not been down London, mate, for years. Absolute years. I don't drink either. I know what's going to happen when you finally come to the States, right? Gonna have 4 beers and get swashed. Oh, mate, I wouldn't get you drinking, mate. I'll be honest, Ken. I can take or leave a drink. I'll be honest with you. Like I say, last night, yeah, it went a little bit crazy last night, and it kind of blew my head off a little bit. So we went out for a drink. If Tracy hadn't been here, I wouldn't have gone out and had a drink. But yeah, I'm not a big drinker, mate. I'm not a big drinker. Like I say, the last time I got drunk was 4 years ago when my dad passed away. And then after that, my 21st. So yeah, I'm not a big drinker. It doesn't float my boat, to be perfectly honest. But I will do whatever you want to do, Ken, shall we say. Rainbow fish, Indonesian papau. Yes, mate. I'm a big rainbow fish fan, mate. I've got some Indonesian rainbow fish coming this next 2 weeks. Got some gold eye, ribeye, something like that. We should take it Golden River. All good. And in there I've got Bosemani, Lake Tubu. I've got there's some Mount Poverty in there. There's all kinds of rainbow fish behind me there, buddy. Big fan. Cheers, Raven. That is, to be honest, mate, that is one of my favourite tanks at the moment, to be perfectly honest. It's looking pretty dapper. One of the best. I've made 2 changes on that aquarium in the past 6 months that have turned that aquarium into something special. So if you remember when I first started doing the streams, all the plants were up at the back. And so there was like a rock there, and there was a rock on that side as well. And it all came about when I got the Hygge deal. So I introduced the wave maker, and it was too strong for the fish. So I brought it over this side, and the wave maker caught the Anubias and pushed a big rock over onto the glass. Luckily, the Anubias blocked it from cracking the glass. Otherwise, it would have been an absolute nightmare. So a decision was made then to remove the rock that had been blown over. So the Anubias came down on this side, down to like this level. But then it made this side look odd. So this side had the Java fern, and there's a massive, you can see that's a massive clump of Java fern there. So we took the rock out of there and dropped it. So now, obviously, all the plants were a lot lower in the background. When I introduced the barbs into the other tank, they started attacking this lotus. So that lotus got moved into this tank. So we have the 2 lotuses on either side, and then the crypt at the front there has just made, I think the changes that are made on that tank have just like made it just look amazing. Because I used to do the Fishkeeper Club live streams in front of the other tank, and then we've moved over to here because that is spectacular. I have got some work planned for the other tank as well, which I know I've gone into a few times, so I won't go into it again, but it's definitely the changes that I did on that was just like change that tank so much. I have not been to Canning Town, mate. No, I've not been down London for years, mate. I think it was only in my early 20s when I went down there last time. It's a bit too far. been about 7 years since I had a beer. About 12 since I got drunk. I kind of knew that, Ken, because I saw that you'd commented on a girl's Instagram post a couple of weeks ago where she was been dry for, I think she said she'd been dry for 200 days or something like that. And I noticed you'd put on that you'd been dry and you was really supporting her. I was like, proper nice guy. So yeah, I realised that. That hence why I said that I wouldn't take you out for a drink, mate. I don't mean that in a bad way, but you know what I mean. I know that you've not had a drink for years, mate. I know that, but yeah, I'd be quite willing to do whatever you want to do when we come, because it's going to be happening for sure. Definitely going to be happening. Are you the same, Tracy? Yeah, I'm not a big drinker. It's just like last night. I just had 1 pint. That does me. Just 1 pint. You know, just like I say, I'm 3 hours drinking, 4 hours throwing up. Not my idea of fun. Pico, no, I don't have any problems with him, mate. It's a bit. I think there's a bit of a myth regarding the red-tailed sharks, buddy. You can only have one. If you have more than one, then you're asking for trouble. He gets a little bit boisterous at feeding time because he thinks all the food's his. But nah, he's not a problem, mate. He's been in there for 4 years. And to be honest, it's probably one of the best fish in there, to be perfectly honest. But no, I don't have a problem with him, mate. I do a video on the black red-tailed shark because it's a bit of a myth that they're really aggressive, because they're kind of not. So laid back. Yeah, it's a cool fish for sure. You've got me thinking about getting rainbow fish. Gotta keep them with my betta sorority. I wouldn't, to be perfectly honest, Mom. Not because rainbow fish aren't aggressive, but they like a good flow. Because they're like more of a river fish, so they like a strong flow. Whereas bettas kind of don't. But yeah, I wouldn't put them in for sure. If you went for like the smaller, like the neon, the dwarf neons, they may, I don't know, they may be slightly nippy to a betta as well. I wouldn't like to say, but yeah, totally different setup, to be perfectly honest. They like good flow. Rainbow fish love good flow. Whoever she is, flow. But they love her. Definitely, yeah, it's definitely an excuse for a new tank. Got to be done. Is there any other reason why you'd need a new tank? Was you praying on me saying they wouldn't be compatible then, and Mom Dog? Yeah, I take it you was praying on it. Oh, nice, mate. Nice championship boxer. Definitely. If there's any excuse for a new tank, that is the excuse, isn't it? You know how many times I sat in this lounge looking for, I had 4 tanks. I was like, I need more tanks. I need more tanks. And then I went into my spare room to get a drink, because I have a drinks fridge in there. And I looked at all the crap and I was like, this spare room, all this rubbish in here, I haven't touched this rubbish for 15 years, at least 15 years. Empty fish room, nice. Now there's 1 tank in there. There's another tank being built tomorrow. Should be able to hold. If I go for smaller tanks, it'll hold about 16. If I go for larger tanks, maybe 4 or 5 more. That's kind of why I want to go smaller tanks, so get more tanks. That's the reason. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We want more tanks for sure. I need a new tank for Gary. That is a best excuse, Tracy, for sure. Definitely needs a bigger tank, and you definitely need it in your life. Tanks, but no tanks. No, you definitely need more tanks, SK. I believe parrots are quite aggressive, mate, aren't they? Depends what. Depends, really. I believe parrotfish are quite aggressive. I already have tiger barbs. Tiger barbs are aggressive, but I think won't the parrotfish grow to the size where they'll eat the tiger barbs anyway, mate? Aren't they quite big? And Oscars will grow too big for your tiger barbs as well, I would have thought. Although your tiger barbs may outrun them, but I wouldn't like to risk it, to be perfectly honest. Guys, I'm just going to hang up my mic for a minute because my old man's bladder is not holding out. So I'll be back in a sec. Sorry about that. When you get to a certain age, normally during the night though, I've got to admit. Hey, easy there. What's going on?
Don't blame me.
I'm blaming bloody Ken. That's who I'm blaming. TK Tropicals. I'm just going to rewind. I've seen what you've put on there, Ken. I've seen that. TK Tropicals, thanks for joining us. I hope you're well. How does it feel to date a senior citizen? Kenneth? I thought you was on my side, my friend. I thought you was on my side.
I'll go get him in a minute.
I am an old man. To be honest, I think I feel older than what I am, though. I've got to admit. But yeah, definitely needed to go for a quick loop right there. Are you going as well?
Hey. I kicked to the end.
Oh,
Government name. Did you call him Kenny?
Kenneth, yeah, I did. That was me being his mum. I was using his Sunday name as he told me off for it. That's I get my name's Russ. Obviously, I get called Russell when Russell's my name when I get told off. So yes, I had to use it. Ken, who was calling me a bloody senior citizen. How rude! No, SD. Every plant in every aquarium in this place are all real, mate. No artificial plants in any of them. No artificial plants whatsoever, mate.
I don't know if I do cooking in the very like this. That's just pretty much.
Oh, sugar. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I forgot to put my mic back on. Cheers, Prod. I took it off. You didn't want to hear me having a pee, did you? So, yeah, I forgot. I did forget I'd done it, though. There you go. That's another senior moment when the memory starts going. Cheers, Prod. Senior citizen. But yeah, SD, as I was saying, all plants in there, mate. All plants are all real. I just wanted to bring you around because that bloody Illstream Loach there was at the front a minute ago, so I wanted to show you him. But I will show you the plants anyway, mate. I'll go through what plants are in here if I can remember. So we've got a Java fern at the back, which is the massive lump of green, beautiful plantage there. The rainbow fish absolutely love it. And we have a red lotus tiger lily. If you want to know how to care for one of them, go and check out my lotus tiger lily video because that is absolutely awesome. We do have a few different Anubias in the back there. We also then come back to another red lotus tiger lily, and then crypt. I think it's Parva. Ken might be able to tell me if it's. I think it was Parva that crypt, but I'm not 100% sure. Like I say, Ken will probably be able to tell me if it is or not. But that's the only plants that are in there. And then we have pretty much the same plants in here, really. Anubias and crypts. Yes, that's the one, Ken. Wait, I think it's Wendatai. I think it is. That's the one, Ken. I knew you'd be able to put me right. My knowledge and all them kind of things isn't great. Just a crypt to me. I just pick up plants. Yeah, they'll do. And then people go, what type is it? Don't know. Yeah, UK, buddy. Manchester, UK. But fake plants. Yeah, mate. I am not a big fake plant fan myself. What the hell can I say it? But yeah, so I have a. It's weird, really, because some house plants I have a fake aloe vera plant which looks absolutely spot on. I had it because I wanted some greenery in here, but the cat ate it all the time. So I had a yucca plant which the cat just destroyed. So I got the fake. Actually, my parents got it me. Fake aloe vera. Now I have a few house plants in here. Now the cat has passed away. But as for in the tank, I don't really. I know some of them can look kind of all right, some of the silk ones, but yeah, I do prefer live. And if you're not, I don't know, just the way it is. Cheers, SD. I have only one aquarium. You only have one aquarium for now, SD. You only have one aquarium for now. That will change. It'll grab you and you'll want more. Well, yeah, Wendatai, yeah, that's it. It is Wendatai. I've got a few. I've got Beccatai as well now. There's a few different crypts going into the cardinal build. That's actually because of you, Ken. Actually, I've crypts and Bruce the Flandre. Slips senior moment again. Yeah, mate, that was all down to you saying about crypts, because it's going to keep the crypts are going to stay low as well, and then I can show off my wood better, can't I? Because I do like that wood I bought.
Yeah, it's too
So
nice to cover.
it is. My wood is way too nice to cover up, for sure. That was Tracy that said that, not me. But you didn't get tall stems for the back. No, Ken. No, I'm kind of. I'm going to keep it because it's a black background, so I'm going to kind of leave it like that. I may put some stems in there in the end, but Rotala, yeah, that could look good, mate. That could look good. But it's not going to be CO2, so.
What's Indica red? Is that something red?
Indica red. No, I don't think so. Don't think so. For some reason, Ken, I kind of struggle with red plants a little bit. But I do have some red stems growing, which I can always transfer over there in time. See how it goes. See how it goes. Need something going faster, going through the nitrates. Is what? Indica, yeah, there is an Indica weed, yeah.
Grow that in the tank?
No, might go out of it.
Is he taking a picture?
Hydroponic. Yes, Ken, you can show me the way. I could actually probably get some tomorrow, actually, a few stems. There's only a handful of cardinals going it originally anyway, mate. So there shouldn't be much coming regarding like high toxic levels anyway. Guys, it is gone 5 o'clock. I am going to kind of wrap it up a little bit because I'm a little bit on the old tired side and a little bit hungry. What's under? Yeah. So, guys, it has been absolutely brilliant yet again. Thanks to everyone that's joined us today. What's with the painting behind you? That painting behind me, mate, is the coolest, one of the coolest paintings you'll ever see. Old man needs his afternoon nap. You are so bloody right, Ken. You are so right. Tired. I don't really sleep that great, me. I don't. Look, guys, it's been absolutely brilliant again today. Tomorrow, careful of your back. I will be careful of my back, mate. Tomorrow we do have the Cardinal tank build, which will be an early start for me. That will be the video that goes out for... Yeah, that'll be the Cardinal tank build that goes out probably around about Monday for members. And that'll be out then Thursday for everyone else. Until then, though, please do nip onto my channel, watch my latest video, which is all about water parameters, the most important water parameter that people ignore. So do please check that out. Thanks to everyone that's been here today, guys. As always, absolutely brilliant. Take care. See you. Oh, actually, don't go yet. Monday, we won't have a live stream Monday because I have to get Tracy back home. So Monday will not be happening as a live stream, but next live stream will be Wednesday. Hopefully I'll see you all on Discord till then. But until then, guys, take care. See you in the next one.